I choose to transform the world.
Each morning,
I look at things differently.
I rise to meet challenges.
I'm committed.
I use all of my energy to reinvent the world.
I choose to study here.
And also here.
And tomorrow here.
To study in a place I enjoy.
To develop in the professional environment best suited to me.
I'm part of the world and I push back its boundaries.
I choose to learn every day.
To meet people who work and create.
People who leave.
People who are building the world of today.
And also who are thinking about the one of myths.
Because I love life when it's simple.
And also when it's complicated.
And especially when it's moving and changing.
I test.
I take action.
I give encouragement so everyone can succeed together.
In technology is fun in all day.
And technology of tomorrow.
I choose to be a part of history.
And to be part of a community.
With her.
With him.
With them.
To share.
To communicate.
I am unique.
But I'm also a part of the whole.
Of a group.
And a network.
I am connected.
NEOMA Business School is me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
It's me.
I choose NEOMA Business School because the world is changing and I want to participate in its transformation.
Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar. I've just stopped sharing my screen for the moment. Well, hello for joining us. I'm Xiaotong POIRREE from NEOMA Business School. I'm in charge of international recruitment and promotion. Please tell if you cannot hear, if you have a problem of connection. Just let me know in the discussion in the chat box, and you can also leave if you have questions in the chat box. And at the end of my presentation, I will also give some time to ask so that you can ask your question loudly. Okay. Now I will just share my screen so that I can do the presentation. Okay. Well, so today we are here to tell you more information about how to study in fully taught English program in French business school, top business school, and more details about NEOMA Business School and all the programs we are opening to international students. So let's maybe see a little bit about why choose France, because I know that for international students, when we think about study abroad, maybe if you don't speak French, you may not think about France as destination. But as you can see, we listed here that there's a lot of advantage to studying in France. And as also Campus France has published some good reasons to choose France. For example, France is now the most attractive country in Europe for foreign investment. That means for our students, they will have more opportunity to build their own business or to find job opportunities. And there's also all listed other reasons. For example, in France, you can not only study in English, but also you will benefit the environment to improve your French level. So that means during your whole study abroad experience, you will have the chance to improve two language skills. And France is offering a lot of advantage for international students. For example, international ones are paying exactly the same tuition fee if we compare with the French students. And also you have a lot of advantage about, for example, health insurance price and transport and housing allowance, because the government is giving financial help for all the students, no matter which country you are coming from. And So talking about NEOMA, oh, I see that we have one of our students, Xenia, who's joining us.
Yes.
Hi, Xenia.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for a little delay. I was doing the exam, and now I'm here to answer some questions.
Okay, great. Xenia is one of our actual students in our MSc International Marketing and International Marketing and Brand Management. So today she's joining us to share some experience. So I just started, Xenia, you're joining us at the perfect moment. So
Okay.
I just talk about why to choose France. And then, so more information about NEOMA. NEOMA comes from the fusion of Rome Business School and the Rams Management School. As you can see in the picture, there are a picture of the campuses. And maybe the name of NEOMA appears very young to you, but actually Rome Business School was the second oldest business school in Europe. So to 2021, we have 150 years of history already. Okay, just want to show you some pictures of our campuses. So of course we have our campus at Rouen and Reims, but also we have another campus in Paris, as you can see the picture in the center of this PPT. This is the photo of our new campus, wholly new campus in Paris, which will be open at the beginning of 2022. So maybe for some of you, you will already be able to enjoy the Paris campus when you join us. And before to go deeper in the key figures, I want to ask Xenia, why you decided to come to France for a study, and how did you feel about your student life in France?
Yes, sure. So I always loved the French culture, and I had French friends, and I started learning French like 4 years ago or something. And I thought that the perfect place for me to do my master's would be in France. I knew that here there are a lot of great business schools, NEOMA included, and yes, that's how I decided. I also visited a few student fairs in Moscow, back in Moscow, because I'm from Russia. And I met Katie, who was the admission manager here for NEOMA. And I really liked the programs that were presented by her. And I decided to continue with NEOMA. And actually, now my actual studies on campus almost finished. Today I passed the exam. And well, coming back to your second question about how this educational process.
Student life, yes, in France.
Yeah. So because of COVID and all the restrictions, of course it was, I wouldn't lie, it was not as expected. I did not have a chance to travel between many regions to discover some nice cultural things, French, all the chateau and everything. But I would say that thanks to like NEOMA students and to the way how the studies are organized, that we had on-campus studies and online studies, I had a chance to integrate with French students and made some friends. So overall, I think it was good. I'm very grateful that NEOMA decided to do this, not to go to online studies for 100%, because it would not give a chance to us, to international students who came for some maybe shorter programs, who did not have any connections with French before. So I think this was a good advantage for me, and I had a chance to make some friends and to spend some nice moments in France.
Yeah, of course, because this is the past year was difficult to actually all the students in the world well. So, well, let's see that we didn't at the school level, we didn't decide to pass 100% online because we believe that it's important to have the real exchange. So once the government allows, every time we try to protect our students, of course, to respect or the social distance, but we try to have as many students as we can to go on campus classes. And to give you some key figures, that as you can see, we have 3 international accreditation. That means we are part of the 1% universities in the world to have at the same time the 3 accreditation. So we are very proud to see that is a guarantee of our very high quality of education and the student service, of course. For the academic excellence level, we have a big number of permanent professors, but also professional teachers. They are bringing up to our classes really precious professional real case studies and experience. We are having a very powerful network for our students too. So I will talk about it later. As you can see, this logo here is a grad master. Actually, recently we were, I think it was last year that we got this grad master for all of our master programs. It gives 2 advantages for our students. Actually, that means not only with your master degree, you will be able to apply for the 1-year residence permits in France so that you can build up your own business or search for a job opportunity. And also for students who want to continue with a PhD level study, you can. Because before, only research master can give you the opportunities to go to PhD level. And now with grad master, which is the highest recognition that the French government can give to a master degree. So it's a big advantage for our students. And if you are interested, we are proposing the virtual tour of our campuses. You can just scan here or go on our website that you can see, and you can visit 3 of our campuses. But as I just said, Paris campus is the old one, and we will open very soon the new one in Paris. So I know that for international students, the ranking is also very important issue. As you can see that we are ranked very highly level in different international rankings, such as Financial Times, The Economist, Shanghai ranking. And I want just to mention that when we look at the ranking, don't look at just the ranking of the school, but also the program you are applying for, you are interested in. And the ranking is one of the issue we have to look at, but also you should look at other things. For example, the location of the school, and for example, the experience of the head of the program, and the curriculum, the internship, and the job opportunities, the whole package actually of the program. That means you will actually leave this program during at least 1 year or during your whole study. So you have to think about different reasons to choose one program. Let's see. I want to introduce some of our strengths. First of all, is our global network. As you can see that there are a lot of logos here. That means there are companies who are actually recruiting our students. And we have also a service dedicated for this. It's called Talent and Career. That means our students, they have already classes about how to improve their CV, how to position themselves in the job market. And this is a service dedicated to this. And they are helping our students to find the first internship and the first job opportunity. We have also a very strong input for the entrepreneurship. That means we not only have also our own incubator, but also our own accelerator. And we are helping our students who want to build a startup to really make their project become reality. As you can see that we are always very high ranked in the, let's see, French tech ranking about the startup. One of our strengths is also our technique in the pedagogy level. That means we are actually the first university in Europe, second in the world, who during actually last year, during the pandemic period, we put in place the virtual campus. It was really innovative. And now we are proposing more and more activities on our virtual campus so that during especially this difficult time, students can have more tools instead of only having always classes in Zoom. And also we are using VR technology. We are pioneer in France and in Europe also to use this technology on class. And it's our team, actually NEOMA's team, who's building all the case studies with the VR technology. Oh, we still have people coming in. Welcome new students coming in. I just finished the part of presentation of the school, and now let's look deeper in the program actually. So for the bachelor level, we have 3 propositions that I want to introduce to you today. The first one, Global Bachelor in Business Administration, is a 4-year bachelor. The highlight of this program is that the second year, you will have a chance to do a 1-year exchange in our partner university. As I said, we are triply accredited, so we only collaborate with universities in the world with at least 1 accreditation. And we have a list of around 300 partner universities in the world. So we try to renew them and keep it high quality each year so that we can propose the best options to our students. And you can also have the chance to enter this program in the 3rd year. That means, sorry. That means if you have validated already L1 and L2 studies in a business-related background program, you can enter directly in the 3rd year. This is the only possibility actually to enter a program in the middle of the courses. And this program is 100% totally English, but also is possibility to choose it in bilingual track. That means if you speak already French and English, you can choose to do it in French and English. But for most of our international students, of course, they are choosing mostly the 100% English taught option. The second one is called CESAM. It's a bachelor or let's see, more concentrate in international business and management. It's very highly ranked by Étudiant magazine, and is also a 4-year bachelor. But the highlight is that it's 4-year for dual degree. That means it proposes different tracks, as you can see here. We only need you to speak English, and you can choose the track. That means you spent 2 years with NEOMA, 2 years with our partner university. At the very end of 4 years education, you will have the 2 diplomas from these 2 schools. And the third one, maybe you're less concerned because it's 100% taught in French. So if you are speaking already French, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will give you more details. Just to resume, this program is more about the management of service. It's a 3-year bachelor, possibility to do dual degree and apprenticeship. And here, so we have finished the undergraduate programs. Now, if we look at the master level, we have two types of masters. One is the 2-year program called Master in Management. It's a 100% double degree program. You can choose between Reims and Rouen campus. We are proposing, for example, the first year in a classic track. That means you are following all the basic classes about business and management. And the second year, you can choose one of our 20 MSc to do a double degree. And also, you can, at this moment, choose one of this listed countries' partner university to do a double degree too. For students who want to choose our here listed excellence track, that means since the first year, you enter these 3 excellence track. That means you are engaged in 2 years, especially in this track. And at the very end, you have also a double degree. That means one of our Master in Management degree and another of our MSc degrees. For this program, let's see, actually we will, well, let's look at it later because for admission, I will talk about it later. And then for our MSc programs, actually Master of Science, most of them are 1-year program. As Xenia's program is one of them. You can see that we are listing them in 4 categories, as you can see here. And some of them have the possibility to do double degree of partner universities. And this program, we are recruiting students with 4-year bachelor degree background. So talking about the program, let's see. Xenia, your program is the first one in marketing, international marketing and brand management. So how did you feel about this program?
Well, before choosing the program, I did a very deep research and I knew more or less what to expect. I knew that I wanted to learn brand management in FMCG and mostly in FMCG. And I'm very happy with my experience because, well, almost all of our professors, they have been working before in big companies like Ferrero, like Mondelez, and all these big companies that are my goal for the future development. And I'm very happy with the practical experience that they performed, the professors share with us during the lectures, because while presenting us some marketing concepts, they often add this case studies from their experience working on the launch of new product and so on. I think it's very good, and also I'm very happy with the opportunity to work on the real business case studies, like for Ferrero. We actually, our group, my group, one of the studies that we presented to the CEO of Ferrero. It was very interesting.
Oh, brilliant.
It's like one-time opportunity that we could have during the studies, and it's very, very impactful one. Yeah.
Okay, great. It sounds good.
Yes, and if anybody who is here with us is interested about this program, you can always write me on LinkedIn or ask me questions today.
Oh, it's very nice of you. Yes, and our marketing programs are always very popular, as you can see here. We also have a luxury marketing, which is very specific in one sector, and also wine and gastronomy. We have, of course, other programs in different sectors. I want to highlight some. For example, in the business and strategy category, we have MSc International Luxury Management, which is a double degree in 1 year. That means you spent 1 semester in Reims campus and 1 semester in Milan with MIP. And we have academic partner as Prada, Taittinger, and for example, another program, for example, for students who want to study in finance field, for example, we have accounting, auditing, and advisory. You have the chance to pass the certificate CMA. And for finance, investment, and wealth management, you have also the possibility to pass CFA level 1 and level 2. For programs noted in red color here, that means they are not only open for the full intake, but also 2022 spring intake, and it's still possible to apply. If there's one program or several programs that you hesitate to choose, just contact us and we will help you to choose the best option for you. Sorry. And the MSc Structure, to be simple, is that we have the, let's see, 1-year program, but actually it's 15 months. You have 2 semesters of classes, but also a between 4 to 6 months internship or project final thesis. And again, it's 100% taught in English. For students without 4-year bachelor, for example, some countries, they are proposing bachelors in only 3 years, and you don't have enough working experience, you are fresh graduated, then you have to go through a preparation year. That means you have to do our MSc program in 2 years. The first year will be a preparation year, and then the second year you go to directly the MSc program you have chosen. So we have already seen the programs. Now let's see how to apply, which is also very important. Here, bachelor level. So we only need your high school leaving exam with your transcripts to know that your background. And then you can go to our GBBA program or CSM program, as I mentioned before. If you have already finished a business related program in the first year and second year, then you can join directly our 3rd year of GBBA program. If you're interested in our masters, as I said, if you have a 3-year bachelor degree, you can go either in master in management, either you go to the pre-master and choose one of our Master of Science. If you have a 4-year bachelor background or 3-year bachelor within 1 year working experience just after your graduation, you can apply directly our Master of Science programs. And the requirement we will ask for your application is that we will need your English level. For example, we accept TOEIC 800, TOEFL at least 83, IELTS at least 6.0. They are criteria for directly 100% taught English program. And if you have all the backgrounds is okay, and if your IELTS is, for example, 5.5, and you want to go apply for an MSc program, then you have to go through 2 years, because the first year we will give you more time to improve your English level, for example. Well, actually the background of each applicant is different, so just the best way is to contact us, send us your CV and transcripts, so that we can give you more custom advice. If your previous education was 100% taught in English, then we will no more need any proof of English language ability. Other documents, for example, we will need recommendation letters, your CVs, your transcripts. If the moment you apply for this program, you don't have your final degree yet, you can apply with your enrollment certificate and update your final diploma later once you have it. And next page, if they want. So about the application, it's very easy. Everything's online. You just need to enter this link to Google, or just Google NEOMA apply. You will automatically go through this link and upload all the documents listed here, as I just mentioned. We don't need, we don't need any motivation letter because you will have to answer some motivation questions online. And then once every document, the pre-selection is good, we will invite you to do the online interview. And from the moment you finish your online interview, normally we will take like between 1 to 2 weeks, maximum 2 weeks to give you the admission results. I know that scholarship is a very important issue. I have received already a lot of questions before the webinar about this. We still have some place for our Excellence Scholarship. Excellence Scholarship is a special scholarship we propose to our international students. You need to be admitted firstly to accept our admission. If your GPA, previous GPA is good enough, and especially if your interview performance is good enough, we will propose 100%. Actually, if you're eligible, it's for sure we'll propose you the merit-based scholarship. So it's up to 4,000 euro. We still have some budget for this full 2021 intake, but not much already. So take the chance, apply as soon as possible to see maybe you have the chance to get them. And I have received some questions about the full scholarship, but actually each school has his own scholarship, not alone any full scholarship, because we want to help as many students as possible. So we give some amounts based on your level of excellence, and it will be maximum 4,000 euro. So once you are admitted, you have access to all our high quality student service. I suppose, Xena, when you arrived at school, you have benefits also the student service, for example, for the social security for the school.
Yes, the representative of the RAIMS hub, they always helped us through all the processes to find the accommodation, to prepare the documents for social security. So always a good experience.
Yeah, okay, great. Actually, no matter in which campus you are, the student service is exactly the same. As Xenia mentioned, we have accommodation help. Actually, once you are enrolled at school, we will give you the link to our internal platform with all the proposition of housing options. It's your job to apply for them, of course, but they are all verified resource. They're for sure. And once you get the link, you can go through it to find the best options for you. As you can see in the right side here, Bienvenue en France is the new label that Campus France delivered to the universities. And last year, we are delivered the highest recognition, the 3-star label. Is actually actually is a kind of recognition of our high quality student service. And we are going deeper and deeper to be always close to our students. For example, during this pandemic period, we have the wellness center, and we propose for free the psychology company and the help center to listen to our students, to help them if they have some, I don't know, if they're upset about the pandemic situation, they're far from their friends, far from the family. We try to always support our students as much as we can. So it's pretty the end of my presentation. I will stop sharing them. And yes, actually, I forgot to ask one question, Xenia. Is that you mentioned, I think you are in interview now, your internship now?
I will start the internship in May.
Oh, great. So how did you find your internship? If you can share a little bit your experience or give some suggestions for our future students.
Yes, sure. Well, let's start. I will do the internship in Estée Lauder firm in May. And it is a big cosmetic company, American company. So my internship will be in English. For those who don't know French good, this is the company to target. Yes. So I have the experience in digital advertising in publicist media in Russia. So I have some experience in marketing. That is good. My recommendations about finding the internship is to really invest a lot of time for this, because it's not easy. I found in 1 month and a half having a good experience before, so it was not easy. What I recommend is to be strategic about it, to prepare your CV, to ask NEOMA for help, because in NEOMA there is a career department that helps and can give you advices of how to optimize your CV and motivation letter, your I would say the brand, your branding. So firstly, get help from NEOMA, start early, as early as possible. Like I have been looking the internship starting in May or later. And I started in January. I know some students who started earlier. So start early, be strategic about your CV and motivation letter. I applied for so many job offers that I saw, like, I don't know, 60, 70, I don't remember. But I've been organized about it. I had my Google Doc with all the links and the information. I really recommend it to be organized, and because sometimes you get the call from the company that you don't really remember that you applied for the offer. And it's good to have the information on your Google Doc that would remind you what was the offer about.
This is a very good tip.
Yes, because I already found the internship, but I still have the calls from companies asking me about would I consider the having the interview and so on. So yeah, that's it. Just to be organized, apply to many offers, but also to you must do individual motivation letter, to sometimes correct your CV given the to adjust your CV to the offer that you're applying for. Especially, I recommend that for some offers that you really love, that you sometimes the quality is better than quantity. So I've been talking about quantity and applying as much as possible, but sometimes it's really it pays off when you do a very good quality motivation letter and you adjust your CV as much as possible for this offer. And well, everything goes pretty well after you have your HR interview and you have interview with the manager. So yes, that's.
Congratulations already for your internship opportunity. And we all know that this year is not the best year to find the job opportunity, but actually even before, it's always that actually students well prepared, they have always better chance. As you said, that you have adapted as much as possible your CV and you have prepared it very early. So that's what our Talent and Career Service try to tell students, try to help them as soon as possible, as early as possible. And actually the role is that you are graduating from a business school. So the first product to sell is yourself, to find the best job opportunity. By the way, on May, we will have a special webinar in the topic of talent and career. We will have our colleagues from Talent and Career Service. If you are particularly interested by this topic, don't hesitate. And I think you will be contacted to propose this webinar. Well, I think we have finished most of the topics. I don't know if someone wants to raise your hand and ask your question live.
Yes, you can also ask me about the program or anything you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if someone wants to ask some question, if we have other questions. And what I think I have impression that I have forgot one topic. Yeah. By the way, I think I will ask, I think some of our students are interested about this. How did you feel about the online courses? That's the quality. I mean, if the professors follow up is as well as when we are physically on campus?
Mm-hmm. Well, I would not lie, I prefer physical classes. For me, it's not really easy to concentrate on the lectures, follow the professors when I'm online, when we are having online courses. But I would say that as for NEOMA, it's not like the first year, you already started a year ago. Preparing their online classes. I think the professors mainly are well prepared for that, and they try to engage you as much as possible to so you would not lose the track of the lectures. So yes, I think professors, they do invest their creativity sometimes in building the lectures, but for me it is difficult to concentrate.
Yeah, of course. But I think all of our professors, they are trying their best to give the better follow-up, to be really reactive to our students' requirements. By the way, if my colleague will put the link to book face-to-face appointment with me, is called Calendly. Yes, thank you. So this is the link. If you want to have a face-to-face call with me to get a deeper talk in your case, to choose the program, to see if you're eligible to one or several programs, just don't hesitate to contact me. And yeah, if we don't have other questions, I think that's all. And thank you again. Thank you for participating today. And thank you, Xenia, for your help. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It's nice to share some experience, and I'm always ready to ask answer some questions.
Thank you. Thank you a lot. Thank you for everyone. Well, let's close today then. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.